What's up, y'all? It's Carla, aka C Lava Poet. Happy Sunday and happy Sabbath to those who celebrate the Sabbath. So this is Survivor Blog Part 2. I'm gonna read you a quick excerpt from one of my written blogs called Living Behind the Wall. And I wrote it a couple of years ago after I left my domestic violence situation. Okay, so I'm just going to read, it's just going to be really quick. Okay, I often feel alone. There is a safety in being alone. Nobody is able to hurt you, annoy you, bring unnecessary drama and stress into your life and personal space. No one knows your business unless you choose to share it. It's been a couple of years since I left domestic violence behind. It's interesting how you go from being a target to being a soldier or a warrioress. I live my life behind the wall. The wall is a place of safety and a place of defense, where a soldier goes to stand on guard for protection and to keep watch for the enemy or invading forces or perpetrators. The soldier keeps watch even in the nights, watching for invaders, enemies, and even strangers, foreigners, and unauthorized individuals that don't belong on the property. This is a metaphor for how I see my life. There are 3 categories, 4 that I can put a person in: friend, enemy, stranger, or associate. And it's ironic that sometimes a friend can end up becoming an enemy and a stranger can end up becoming a friend. But everyone that comes near or in my personal space must be screened. Okay, my own family experience contributed directly to my current state of mind. So I just wanted to read you that quick clip, and it's kind of like the way I was living, especially during COVID. But now that COVID is over, it was just basically at one point in my life a state of mind that I was living in. So now that I'm growing, as an individual, and I'm changing, and I don't want to live in fear anymore. I'm tired of being afraid, or just tired of fear, just being like in my life and stuff like that. It's like I want to go out. I want to experience things. I want to learn new things. I want to meet new people. Even though there's a part of me that's scared as hell, right? With that, because of my own social anxiety. There's a part of me that just can't sit around living in fear anymore. I'm tired of that. You get tired once you begin to grow and you begin to heal and you begin to change as a person, you just get tired of being in the same place. It's like playing a video game. Like, you don't want to stay on level 1. You want to see what's on level 2. You want to see what's on level 3 and level 4. And that's the point in my life where I'm at. So, I had taken some dancing lessons, and I've begun to meet some really, really cool people, that are a part of the dance community that I'm a part of. And these people are really cool. And I feel like, they may be safe people where I can open up. There's a part of me that's really scared. But it's like my nervousness and my social anxiety is not more than my desire to not be afraid anymore. Not it's I want to change. I'm at the point in my life where I want change. I want progression. I want to move past a certain point. I want to go to the next level. And I think once a person gets to that point, then you're going to try to do what it takes to propel yourself forward, to move, to that next level. And that's where I'm at right now. So I had shared a little bit about my story in my clip before, just about some of the experiences of violence and stuff like that with my ex-husband, and growing up, the type of stuff that I was seeing. I also went through an experience with other parts of the family that basically took my abusive ex-husband's side. I went through some messed up stuff, and I basically became the black sheep or the outcast of the family, which is now a title that I proudly embrace. Because sometimes you're around people that may be your blood, right? But when you realize that there are toxic patterns that they have, or they operate in ways that are unhealthy, yeah, you end up being cool with the fact that you're not like them. You sometimes even needing to separate yourself so that you don't fall into the same patterns that they fall into, right? Because whoever you surround yourself with, their influence is gonna rub off on you, and you're gonna end up acting just like them. My grandmother, before she passed, there was a saying in Spanish where it's like, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are, right? And so, the people that you surround yourself with, they're going to influence your life, whether for good or whether for bad. It's just the nature of things and how things happen. So, but anyway, so this is just, like I said, part 2 of the Survivor blog. Just me trying to encourage myself along to continue along the path of improvement, self-improvement, progression, and self-discovery. And I hope that everybody, can learn by my example. If I can make it through all the stuff that I've been through, then whatever problems or whatever situations you're facing, you can make it through it too. You can make it through it too. You just have to strengthen your mind. You have to strengthen your spirit, and you just got to be really careful who you surround yourself with. Okay? So that's all I got to say for now. Happy Sunday. Peace.